Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. It's about that time. Let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. This ought to be an awesome treat. This was sent to me by Parrish. Parrish, thanks again brother for sending the beer mail package. This looks delicious. The brewery does a lot of sour beers, and I've not got my palate into those beers quite yet, but I'm trying. So we're going to give this one, this is the Bruery Smoking Wood. And what this is, let me read what it is. Right on the front label here it says Smoked Imperial Rye Porter aged in rye whiskey barrels. And this is a 13%er, guys. So I'm wondering if it's going to be just a little boozy or not. So, and this is a great big bottle. This is a 750 milliliters, so this is definitely enough to share. Let me read you the commercial description on this one. Smoked Imperial Rye Porter aged in rye whiskey barrels, a rich porter layered with rye spiciness and earthy smoke, caramel-like flavors, roasty malt, and oaky deliciousness. Brewed with beechwood and cherrywood smoked malt and aged in rye whiskey barrels, Smoking Wood is a delicious demonstration what wood has to offer when it comes to beer. This Imperial Smoked Porter is brewed with a hefty amount of rye malt, contributing to a full body and light spiciness. Toasty oak, caramel, and vanilla flavors balance the smokiness, contributing to an intense yet refined flavor profile. This is one of our favorite beers at the moment. We hope you agree. The 2011 edition was the first year of it. It was 10%, and the 2012 was 13%. And that's the only two dates it has listed here, so I don't know what this dating is on this particular one. I just got it out of the fridge and it's sweating profusely, so when we come back for the final chug, we'll look and see if there's a date on this one anywhere. Being a 13% beer and being an Imperial Porter, it's not that relevant, but we kind of like to have the year so we know when it was put in there and how long to age it for, and just basically just for our consumer information of when the beer was put in the bottle. So we'll take a closer look when I come back. Over to the food pairings. The food pairings for this says cuisine is barbecue. The cheeses are peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. A lot like the IPAs. The meat is beef, smoked meat, game, and grilled meat and salmon. Glassware is a pint, Becker, Nodic, tumbler, mug, side ale, or stein. I'm going to pour it in the Duvel glass for a 13% porter. On the porters and the stouts of this magnitude and ABV, I like to put it in this type of glass because it enhances the aromas. And according to this, it said it's not recommended for extended cellarings unless the ABV extends the range. Well, this one does extend the range. I decided not to cellar this one, to go ahead and review it. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too boozy. I don't think there's anything else. There's also another description here on Beer Advocate, and it basically says the same thing that I read you off of Rate Beer. So let's pop the cap on this big monster puppy and see what this has to bring. These caps on these 750s are sometimes hard to get off. Nice little hiss. Caps are a little bit bigger on these big monster bottles than they are on a regular 12 ounce. Let's go down the center on a 13%. See what we get. Well, it's producing a little bit of a head there. Smoking Wood. About a finger and a half of a nice chocolatey head. Over to the light. I'm not getting any. It's stout black. A lot of the porters have a ruby red color. This one is pitch black, guys. I'm not seeing any light at all, not even around the outside of the glass. So let's get a nose on it. Whoo! Whoo! Again, I am getting the alcohol, but I am getting the big whiskey in the notes, on the nose. And as you can see, the head is dissipated already. 30 seconds, it's gone. Wow. You can definitely smell this is a big beer. Ooh, wow. What an aroma. The whiskey is basically masking everything. Now, as it warms up, I'll probably get some more notes and stuff, so we'll go more into detail when I come back for the final chug. I know there's chocolate and some vanilla and some coffee notes in there, probably some toffee and caramel and all that, but the whiskey is just exploding out of the glass. Well, let's give it a taste, see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Parrish. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's so good. The alcohol is there, but it's not overpowering. Wow. Definitely big sweetness up front, but enough hops on the back end to balance this out. That is delicious. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Not as, smells more boozy on the nose than it does on the taste. This is going to warm up very nicely. Wow. This is probably the best beer that I've ever had from the brewery. Wow. Caramel, toffee, coffee, vanilla. Wow. Well, let's let this warm up. It's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. And I know it's just going to get better as it comes up to room temperature. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. This beer is awesome. Now that it's warmed up, been sitting on it about 40-45 minutes. It's up to room temperature. Caramel, toffee, a little bit of coffee, licorice. Let's do the final chug. See what we got here. The rye is definitely there. It's not overly boozy though. But it does have a big alcohol note on the nose. This is a big beer. Final chug. Dark fruit, raisins, dates, figs, plums, vanilla. It's got everything going on. This is a very complex beer. It does have a date on it. It has 12/12 of 2013, so not quite a year old, but about 9 months old. Very, very tasty beer. The best beer that I've had from these guys at the brewery. And like I said earlier, they do a lot of sours, and I'm trying to get into the sours, but I haven't got there yet. And this one is awesome. This is definitely the best beer that I've had from those guys. So, with that being said, it's a 13%er, so it's definitely enough worth, to share with a 750 milliliter bottle here. And I poured the other half a glass of this, and pretty sure she's impressed with it too. So, with that being said, guys, it's everything you want in an Imperial smoked wood porter. Wow, delicious. Parrish, thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. It is an awesome beer. Everything you send me is awesome. Very tasty, guys. Date on the bottle. Everything you want in an Imperial smoked porter. I'm going to give this a 10, guys. It's a 10 in my book. It's the best beer that I've had from these guys. So definitely one that you could probably sell her for 5 or 10, maybe even 20 years. And it's still going to be very, very tasty. Wish I had two, one to do now and one to sell her to see how it does, but it is what it is. I have not seen this. I can get some of the Bruery beers here, but not seen this one here. So, Paris, thanks again, brother, for sending me this beer. It was awesome. It's a 10 to me, guys. It's definitely a 10. Let's see what everybody else thinks. Let's go over to Beer Advocate first. Beer Advocate says 90 in their outstanding range. I think that number is considerably low. I don't know why you would not think this is, for an Imperial smoked porter, it's not a perfect 10. I mean, it's delicious. It is very delicious. And over to Great Beer. Great Beer says 99 overall and 100 in the style. I agree with that 100%. It is definitely a 100 to me. I can't think of anything you could do to this beer to make it better. So if you can get this from the Bruery, this is their Smoking Wood Rye Barrel. And they do several different versions of this beer. But this is the Rye Barrel version of this. And it's awesome, guys. So, with that being said, we're going to wrap this one up. Probably the best beer I've had from these guys, like I said. So, if you've had it, let me know what you think. And let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. We got a good beer. We got a date on it. Maybe we can find another one with a date on it tomorrow. See you then.